Do you suffer with bloating, digestive issues, nausea, fatigue, sugar cravings, skin issues, allergies? If you can relate to any of these symptoms, you may want to focus on your gut health. Listen to the full video for some tips on how to maintain a healthy gut. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be exploring the importance of maintaining a healthy gut, learning about what bacteria does and why we have it in our bodies. Also, I'll be sharing some tips on how to keep your gut in top shape. Remember, a healthy gut is the foundation of a healthy body. So let's dive in. So why does this matter? Our gut health is so important. Inside of our gut, we have millions of nerve cells that actually connect to our brain through what's called the gut-brain axis. And these millions of nerve cells work together in a network so that we can be able to digest our food properly, so that we have the appropriate hormone responses in our bodies, so that we have proper immune functions. The nerve network is so vast that it's actually called and coined the name the second brain. Our gut also has trillions of bacterial species in our body. And now the bacteria is good, but also some of it can be harmful. But most of it, research has found that it's actually harmless, and a lot of it are a benefit to our bodies. There are many health benefits to having the right type of bacteria in our gut. And another way of saying that is called our microbiome. Our microbiome is just another fancier way to say all of the bacteria that is found in our gut. And when we have the right kinds and the proper amounts, then we see we have improved immune function, improved digestive function, improved hormone function. All these things are all connected to bacteria in our gut. Having proper gut health also can help with weight loss and even other decreased risk of diseases. And you guessed it, there are so many life factors and lifestyle choices that affect our gut health and affect the ability of our microbiota or microbiome to thrive. Let's take a look at some things that will help us to maintain a healthier gut. Tip number 1, reduce or completely just remove and avoid processed foods. Processed foods are one of the worst foods we can eat, and I get it. Sometimes they're the quickest, the easiest, the cheapest, the fastest things that we can put in our bodies, but it really does more harm than good. Most processed foods actually don't have a lot of nutrients, but they're very high in things like saturated fat, trans fat, sugar, additives, chemicals, carcinogens, things that we really don't need in our bodies and don't want to ingest in our bodies. And I think the main thing to remember, and things that I have learned just taking notice of how my body is affected by certain foods, is that food is meant to give us energy and not make us feel sluggish. If you think of what food is intended to do and how we even measure food, we measure food by calories, and calories in another unit or conversion is energy itself. Food is meant to give us the energy we need to be the most productive or be able to function in the way that we desire to. So if we eat food and then we become super sluggish, yes, maybe it's because we're overeating, and that's definitely an option, and there's other options out there. But if we're eating processed foods, then we can know right from the bat that our body is having an inflammatory response to the things that we're eating, and that we should probably choose some different food choices to get a different result. In America, at least, there are so many options for different foods. The reality is that malnutrition doesn't just happen in third world countries. Yes, it does, but there's also a deficit and also a issue even today with people being not properly nourished, and because they're eating things that are so processed that are not giving them the nutrients that their body needs. Processed foods have an effect on our gut. It often causes inflammation within our gut lining. It may change the diversity of the microbiota, of the bacteria in our body, and we need to keep it very diverse so that it can carry out its various functions for our whole entire body. So that was just an intro on why it's important to maintain a healthy gut. I hope you found that first tip useful and even practical. In the next video, I'll be talking about my next 4 tips on how to maintain a healthy gut. If you like this type of content, please like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.